I know you guys are reading the headline being like, what? What is this nonsense? He's not going to prove Donald Trump is a vampire. Oh, yes, I am. I am absolutely about to prove 100% based on his own words that Donald Trump is, in fact, a literal vampire. And I'm not going to do it with some doctored Photoshop picture. No, I'm not going to do it by pointing out the very funny and obvious reality that his wife is, in fact, from the suburbs of Transylvania. No, that is not how I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it with his own words and his own actions. And I can see you guys being like, no, this is not. This is a gag. This is some joke. This is going to have a punchline. I'm telling you, I'm about to prove it. But to prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Are you ready? Here it is. Yesterday, President Donald J. Trump, while at Walter Reed Hospital, tweeted out pro-life, vote. And as he was tweeting those words, his body was literally being healed by what he has described as dead baby parts. What? I know that sounds crazy. I know you're like, no, what are you talking about? Well, turns out that experimental antibody treatment you guys have been hearing about on the news, yeah, it was made with embryonic stem cells. And I know you're like, oh, that's not dead baby parts. Well, you're right. It's not. It's not dead baby parts, but that's what Trump calls it. That's what his supporters have called it. And as far as I'm concerned, if he wants to call them dead baby parts, that means he's a vampire. Now, was this a bit of a bait and switch? Maybe, but not as big of a bait and switch as his entire presidency. You can be mad. You can be like, oh, man, I was hoping you were really going to have proof. I can't prove he's a vampire. No, I can't, because vampires aren't real. But you know what is real? Hypocrites and liars. And that's who Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is the biggest hypocrite and liar to ever sit in the White House. And that's saying something, because the White House has a long history of being filled with hypocrites and liars. But he takes the cake. And the only way we're going to get this country back is if we all get together and on November 3rd, vote his sorry, lying, vampire butt out of office. So I want you guys to join me. Vote early, vote by mail, vote however you have to. But we have got to get this man out of the White House, because he's a vampire.